so I can't. But them with my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, chauffeur limousines. Before I out of the dean. $65,000 on jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion, skirt the testosterone. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older, had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
The NBA season has come down to this. This is it for all the marbles. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the Chicago Bulls. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
Bulls with the rock. Takes it coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
And easy to get back on defense.
Russell into the front court. Down just a couple. Gasol.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Russell. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Can't connect from in close. Lakers at the controls right now. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
And count the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Rose to Young. Off the assist.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
To Russell. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clocks. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Whoa! What a finish! Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Butler, going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Derrick Rose missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Has a chance. Can't connect. Rose into the front court. It's 14-12. The drive. Right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Clarkson with the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Jeremy Lin. The Bulls clear the rebound. Butler into the front court. His team up by one. For three, how's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Deep two there, won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about
the crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Clarkson with the basketball. Now down 6. Nance. Screen coming. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Great looking vision. Now a step back.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Lin to Kyle Kuzma. Shot from the lane won't go. To Rose. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Lakers ball to Kyle Kuzma. Clarkson. Goes reverse to lay it in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
Joakim Noah swats it. Trying to cash in. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good. He'll let one fly from half court. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Butler to bring it up. His team leads it by 10. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Russell driving right to the basket. Goes to the left side. To Russell. Down low for Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Butler to Zach LaVine. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Hand in his face. LaVine knocks down the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Gets it in the left corner. Porter. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
LaVine to Butler. Jimmy Butler. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Has a look. Gets a look. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Wendell Carter. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Kyle Korver with a chance at a 4-point play. Career 88% from the line. And he converts on the free throw. Los Angeles, they have it. Russell to Kyle Kuzma. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Markkanen to LaVine. For 3. Tough shot for Markkanen. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Butler into the front court. His guys leading by 14. To Markkanen. From long range, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Lauri Markkanen with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Got it. Lakers at the controls right now. Turns and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Rose to Korver. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here we go. Here we go.
To Russell. Wide open look, won't go. Fires the three.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Lauri Markkanen is going to get a chance at three here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Second of three, no good. Whoops, that won't go. To Markkanen. Nothing going here on that drive. Jimmy Butler, that's three now on 4 shots. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Rose. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Not that time. Russell with it up top. Down a bundle. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Thaddeus Young, guarded by Powell. Short jumper stays out. Los Angeles has the basketball. Russell, defended by Derrick Rose. Nance to Gasol. Joakim Noah able to recover with the block. That's out of bounds off a Bull. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Gasol. Rebound taken in by Chicago. Derrick Rose, guarded by Gasol. Joakim Noah with the block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Won't go. Oh, nice swat. Deep left corner. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Butler buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Russell to Gasol. Has a chance. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
To Gasol. Bulls have it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Rose on the drive, but it won't go down. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bulls put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls. The Lakers were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The Chicago Bulls are having a great time out there. When you see players getting their teammates involved and having fun, it's the best way to win. Butler is the leader among his teammates in dimes.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. He shoots, off the mark.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
Bulls have it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Over to the right side. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Butler to bring it up. Lead stands at 10. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Gasol. Pau Gasol. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Thaddeus Young at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 67%. Russell into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Oh, nice find for the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lakers ball.
Hands up, hands up. Hands up.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Shot won't go. So Russell fires the 3. Too good to leave that wide open. D'Angelo Russell hits.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And he finishes at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
And counted at the rim.
This is what we call turning up here in the second half. I don't know what was said during the timeout or during the team huddle, but this player has really started to come out and play with purpose in the second half.
Russell with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Derrick Rose. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
It's good, and 1.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And he missed the free throw. Gasol. To Russell. Great feed. Sets it up. Slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Porter. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, defender pulling the chair. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're a big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Run runner's good there.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rose to Zach Levine. Goes to the right side. Short jumper won't go down. Russell against the former MVP. From the painted area, won't go down. To Porter. Rose. Derrick Rose, still a sight to see. Well defended, he finds a way to knock it down.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Butler. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Derrick Rose trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 82%. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Clarkson with the basketball. He'll run the offense. The drive, right to the basket, and a throwdown.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Russell. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Rose. Butler. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And finishes strong. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Los Angeles, they have it. Russell. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Rose into the front court. Shot clock off as they look to move out in front. Young. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Look out, Larry Nance Jr. This for the tie. Jumper's good. Three quarters complete. This game is all tied up. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they made a heck of a run to get back in this game. And here we are, all tied up.
And Ed, just because the game is happening at 1,000 miles per hour doesn't mean that the team participating in it needs to play at 1,000 miles per hour. They are way more composed in the third quarter.
Levine to Porter. Short jumper won't fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Kyle Kuzma at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. And scores on the step back.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Defense making the ball handler work. To Porter. Here's a chance from long range. Good for three.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Kuzma. Off the assist.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Levine, going to launch beyond the arc. Zach Levine forcing that one there. Well defended. To Kyle Kuzma. Clarkson. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Rose. To Porter. For three. He was all over him.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Rose to Porter. Porter, he struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
They get it down to Ingram and throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Short jumper stays out. Kuzma, defended by the former Hoya. Layup goes down. Well done.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Nance. To Clarkson. Had a chance, but it's no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
To Porter. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Rises for the slam.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Larry Nance Jr. Tips it.
Don't stare him down like that. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Able to convert inside.
Man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good. 3-point play. Gets them back to within a point. Lakers at the controls right now. Thaddeus Young. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. To Russell. Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Great dish to set it up. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Rose into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Young. No good. Stuffs it down with authority.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Bulls with it. To Rose. Butler. Short jumper off the mark. To Gasol. Russell. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Rose up against the Spaniard. To Young. For 3. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. From long range. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. A shot at the buzzer. Jimmy Butler. With that, he's 5 for 9. The Lakers get the victory. They've won their 18th NBA title, the most of any franchise, and their first since 2008. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers have earned the ultimate prize, an NBA championship. They faced adversity this season, but they didn't let it prevent them from achieving their dream. This was a series that will be hard to forget. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bulls couldn't fight off elimination. It was a valiant effort, but they just couldn't get it done. I can already hear their fans saying it now, maybe next year. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for another NBA season. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, thanks for making us your choice for hoops action.